thanks for joining us here again at the Kinter. I'm still on my own. Barbara is still in the UK, although she's due to return shortly. She's been away for about 3.5 weeks now. In this video, I go and visit our new puppies to be. They are at friends of ours called Steve Howard. He also has a YouTube channel. I'll put a little link in the description down below. And so he lives about half an hour away. We are going to get 2 puppies from Steve. He's got a litter of 6, I believe. Yeah, 6 puppies. We're going to get a boy and a girl. They'll be ready to collect in December. So you'll see that in the video. Also have a little look around some of the buildings he's got on his farm. I also have to carry on keeping the farm going, so I've got some jobs to do, got some wood to collect. I had to rotivate some of the terraces and clear some more brambles. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. There is a couple of clips as well as of a festa that I went to at our local village hall, for want of a better word. And I unfortunately drank too much of the flaming aquadente that you'll see in one of the clips. And yeah, I basically wrote off the Sunday. So lesson learnt there, don't have 4 of these shots. Yeah, so be careful of that stuff, it's pretty deadly. Anyway, so that's what's going to be on this video. Hope you enjoy it. Take care. So I'm here at Steve's house with Howard's Portugal. Yeah. And oh, there goes Mama Maya. So you're a very good girl. And Barbara and I are just in the case of deciding which puppies we're going to have. So Steve's been very kind and let us have first dibs on a few. But yeah, they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And Steve's side is pretty good as well. So I've had a glass of that. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, so we're gonna have a boy and a girl. When Barbara's back from the UK, we'll both come back up here again, and she can actually see things firsthand. But yeah, aren't they just so cute?
Yeah, this is the one that we're gonna keep, I think.
Yeah, she's got lovely markings, Steve. Little white feet. I think that's lovely. So yeah, so it's one of those things that, you know, we're helping Steve out by taking a couple of dogs, and it also helps us out by having a couple of dogs. So it's a win-win all round. So yeah, beautiful. And here we have the happy parents. This is Mother. And what's that one called, Steve?
We just call him Friend, because he's not our dog.
Oh, okay. And yeah, very proud daddy. So slightly different coat lengths, I think, aren't they?
Yes, they've got long hair, but all the puppies have got short.
Ah. Well, at the moment they've got short hair.
This is right. They might suddenly get shaggy. Yeah.
So, but he's been very, very well overwatch, isn't he?
Yeah, he's definitely protective.
Yeah. So, I'm very jealous of Steve's giant boulder that he's got coming out of his house.
Well, I'll show you what it is from the top if you like.
Yeah. So that'll be cool. So we're now going to go inside the, what do you call it, rock house?
We just call it the rock house, but this was last lived in the 1950s. Oh, and I'll let you have a look for yourself.
Blimey.
Yeah, that floor's a little bit dodgy.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be jumping up and down on that.
Those were bedrooms.
And just to put it in comparison, I'm just under 6 foot and I only just clear this doorway here. But Steve, you've got quite a stash of wood here, mate.
Yeah, this is a very long-term project, this house. We've got lots of others that we need to get on with. Maya, you're in the way. Come out of the way.
Where's the boulder? Through there?
Yeah, if you go up there, you'll see it to your right.
Ooh, yeah. Hey, caramba. A bit difficult to see in there.
Yeah, well, that's an old cupboard. So, you know, they had some luxuries. No chimney.
No chimney?
No chimney.
Hence the smoke room, yeah?
Yeah, because they these slats at the top, I don't know whether you can make them out, but they allowed all the smoke to come through and the heat to come through, and they'd dry chestnuts and they'd hang their sausages and goodness knows what.
Yeah, we got a similar one in what was the old kitchen of the of the house. And even though it has got a chimney, I don't think it was a very efficient one because all the walls are black anyway.
Yes. Yeah, but you can see it's Stygian.
Yeah. Oh, I just love this old woodwork. And again, the effort to build these things.
Yeah. Oh, all done by hand.
Yeah. Can I go up there? What's the view like up there?
I'll let you find out.
Oh my word. That is just fantastic. God, that's amazing, that view.
Yeah. Yeah, Guarda's over that way, and you can see Belmont.
See?
Just down there.
Just for reference, we are slightly to the left of Belmont as you look at it this way. And your land goes up over the top, Steve,
yeah? We go basically right up to the top, and then all the way over there and up to those big rocks up there. So we've got far too much land.
How many hectares?
It's about 30 hectares.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, tell me about it.
But just looking at the terraces and everything, just amazing how they managed to build these. We were just discussing it, how, you know, these granite blocks had to be carved by hand, lugged up here or hewing out of the rocks that are around us. Still amazing when you're this high up. No, absolutely amazing. And you were a bit worried she was going to try and...
Well, yes, we thought she was going to try and give birth underneath there.
You're
being friendly now. But this is where she's currently digging it out again, but she's because she's a bit fat. So she's sort of trying to squeeze herself under there. So she goes and chills out when it's raining under there. So the puppies leave her alone for a bit.
Well, I guess like any parent, it gets to a point where sometimes you can do without the toddlers.
Yes. So if you come up to the side, I'll show you what we're up to, because we're using this cork insulation, which has been really good.
Ah, okay. I guess another pigsty or something in there back in its day.
Yeah, there were 3 or 4 pigsties for one per family.
Christ! You got to be short, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So you can probably smell it.
Yeah.
You know, but this cork is just lovely stuff, and I really recommend it. It's so easy to use, nice and easy to cut.
It's all the cork offcuts, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean,
for what's no good for wine corks, I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's re-expanded, and it comes from a company called Corklink.
Okay.
And run by a chap called Charles Cutler, nice guy. Oh, there's my chainsaw. Bad leaving tools around. But yeah, so this is the original chestnut. And we decided that we wanted to keep that, which is going to give us a nightmare for stairs.
Yeah.
Bit dark in here for filming probably. But then we put this massive beam on top, cut all the birds' mouths, and off we went.
That's a hell of a beam there, Steve.
Yeah. I wanted it over-engineered.
And what's the plans for this eventually?
Well, what we want to do is have it as somewhere where we can live whilst we're doing up the other house, because we've already done one house whilst living in it, and it's just a nightmare. And then potentially it'll be Airbnb or whoever competitors there are out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there are quite a lot of people that come walking in this area and what have you. So.
And cyclists. As almost clipped one on the way up here.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, that. And what's that stuck on with?
Nothing.
It's just literally tension. Oh, okay, so you're batting it.
Well, yeah, I put the battens in to hold it.
Yeah.
Because, of course, you know, the natural materials, they will move.
Yes.
But no, it's friction fitted, because I made sure that the gaps between these were exactly the same size as the insulation.
Ah, okay, getcha.
So that's really number one thing. Get yourself a little, you know, lump of wood, cut it to the exact size, and use it again and again and again.
That's good. That
saves measuring.
Natural and environmentally friendly, sir.
Yes. Hello.
Apart from the doorway. Oh, you're doing your rounds. I'm just checking. Yeah, the only thing I would say, Steve, you might need to make that a bit of a bigger entrance.
Oh yeah, this will just be a window, and a fireplace, just in case. downstairs is where we do main bed. This will be the front door.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we've got a bit of mould on the beams at the moment, but all of this is going to come out, and we will effectively build within here, like you would, a camper, because you're never going to stop water coming through.
No.
The walls and what have you.
I think it's one of those situations, whatever anybody ever says, there's a limit to how much you can watertight these places, or certainly damp proof them.
Well, considering that this is a rock,
yeah,
and that is the other side of that is the hillside.
Yeah, you're going to get ingress, aren't you?
You can't, and if you try, you end up having problems elsewhere. That
Yeah.
And this is quite damp at the moment. So what we'll probably do is point, obviously with lime.
Yeah.
And sort of tidy it up, but then put some studs in so that obviously you can see bits of it, but the rest of it behind a waterproof membrane,
yeah,
behind some insulation.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And an absolutely enormous rock there, almost like a meteorite's hit it there, isn't it?
Yes. Well, I suppose it saves cutting stone if you just
you're just working with what's here, aren't you?
Yeah. I think all of these rocks, these huge ones, are thermal moraine from back in the day when there were glaciers here.
Okay. Because they're tumbled and they're smooth.
Yeah.
Well, I don't envy that project. No, very good, mate. This is Daddy of the pups. Not very trustful of me.
There we go. Glass
Perfect.
of homemade cider set.
Perfect. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ching chin.
Good health. Here's the little puppy dogs.
Yeah, indeed. This is not for dogs. Always give me a look.
He is giving you a look.
It's battlefield! A big win! Deixar de quemarse no ámen ardente, quedando así purificadas, e cando estas beberase, baixe polas nossas gorzas, quedando livres dos males, da nossa alma e de todo embruxamento, forças do ar, terra, mar e lume, a vós jogo esta chamada. Se é verdade que tendes mais poder que o manexente, ei que agora participe con nós nesta queimada.
It's been about 8 or 9 days since Barbara left to go to the UK, so I'm still flying solo here. She won't be back for another couple of weeks, but I'm trying to crack on with things. One of the things I want to try and do today is start the process of overwintering our strawberries. So we have a rather overgrown strawberry patch, and I'm going to lift the strawberries out, or the plants that have survived anyway, because it was quite a brutal hot summer just here, and do the research and put them into storage, which I believe you do under hay and some other bits and pieces. So this is the strawberry patch, very weeded, very overgrown now, and this had sort of definitive rows in it before, but now, well, yeah, a little bit overrun with weeds. So I'm going to lift these up and start the process of storing them. Well, there you have it, a big bucket full of strawberry plants. Some will survive, some won't. So now I've got to do a bit of research how to store them over the winter. It does mean now that I can come along and rotivate all this. So that's a good move. So the next job is to pull these tomatoes out. They've all gone over now. We have got some little tomato seedlings started to go back in the polytunnel. I can't really put the cover back on until somebody else gives me a hand on that. But I have pulled a few onions today. So that's all looking pretty good. I'll put those in to dry out a little bit and then it'll be on for the tomatoes. Good morning. Well, it's a Wednesday morning. It's quite overcast skies today, and I can hear Hannah and Chico have already turned up, and we're going to be moving some of the logs that we cut down from by the side of the stream the other day and get those into a more sensible place. So I've got my coffee and I'm going to go down and give them a hand. So we're just down now at the bottom of the land by the main well, and I think Hannah and Chico are on the case. Ah. Well, looks like they've almost done one load already. Morning.
Bom dia! Olha! Comprei aqui castela! Queres-me comprar? Já estou vendo! Queres-me comprar? Já estou vendo!
Tem lá um maior.
O outro é grande!
Vê como é que é?
Sim.
Tem lá um grande!
4 rodas.
Ok.
O outro é 4! 4 rodas!
Ok.
Está frio!
It's not real.
Olha só, hein?
So that will now dry over, well, not the winter, but over the summer next year and be ready for next winter. Who's a good girl, mama? Oh. Hello, puppy pups.
And there's your little girl with him as well.
Which one? Right. Oh, that's her there, yeah. And that's the boy, yeah.
Yeah, she's lighter, but she's got dark back.
Hello, mate. Do you want to come and live on a farm? I don't know. Honestly, mate, if you end up with ones with stubby legs, where are you going? This is your dad.
The size of him. He's huge, isn't he?
He's a bit of a unit, isn't he?
He is quite a lot larger.
He's always
So this is the girl, isn't it?
Yeah, she's the bigger.
Hello, mate. Oh, I can see. That's the one you're keeping, isn't it? The socks. Yeah, I can see that.
That's yours.
Oh, oh,
You hold
oh.
on. Oh, you hold on. Yes.
Oh, hang on. The cat inspector's arrived.
Into his hand. George, what are they?
Hello, darling. It's almost like Ev, you might not know this, but do you remember Wombles of Wimbledon?
Yeah.
It's got a bit of a Womble face, haven't they?
I know the Wombles.
Yeah.
And then you got
I didn't think you were old enough.
I'm not, but they were different.
Oh, big yawn.
Steve introduced me to quite a lot of old stuff.
Oh, bless him.
He's just gone in. It's either that one or the one that's just gone out. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah,
I get confused. I see them all together. It's easier to tell them apart when they're together.
They're like
They
little
are quite
thermal
strong as well,
blankets,
though.
aren't
Yeah,
they?
they are.
Little hot water bottles.
She's very
Where you gone? Where's Tubby? Oh, that would have been a good name, wouldn't it? Tubby.
Tubby, yes.
Call him Telly.
Oh, I see. So we're going to have a lay down, are we? Are you hiding round the corner now? Are you shy? Okay, I'll have to have a cuddle with this one. Hey, that's you. That is. Look, that's you. Hey.
So at least my kitten is finding mirrors for the first time.
Hey.
Scare
That's
themselves
a job for us
stupid.
tomorrow.
All right.
We're going to try and get 2 cats tomorrow.
So sweet. So sweet.
Well, if you marinate them right,
Oh.
Yeah.
Or two.
Oh. Look at that face. No, don't show the camera at me.
Yeah. Gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah. You just got to be quite persistent with the training. Then, you know.
It can be strong-willed, aren't they?
Yeah. But they've very much got, you know, inbuilt programming as well. They'll give each other the paw.
You come for there.
Oh. I got you, Tubby. Oh my goodness me, you are a unit compared with the others. Hello, mate. Hello. You going to smile for the camera?
Bye for now.
We haven't actually weighed them, which is going to annoy the vet, but you know,
He's a couple of kilos, isn't
oh
he?
yeah.
Yeah.
They all do come out with their little tails wagging and give you the paw and bark and growl at you. Oh, the one we're keeping actually barks a lot, so we're probably setting ourselves up for a
Noisy.
noisy one. Yeah.
Yeah, the boys have chosen the noisiest.
Yeah. He's got a big old beak on him, hasn't
Talking about me or the dog? Jesus, a bit racist. My Roman nose.
Ow. Ow. Yes, they're very sharp.
Yeah, I feel familiar on the sharpness of the teeth for the moment.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
quite
It is.
Ow. Yeah, very sharp.
yeah.
Yeah, we never let Maya bite at all when she was a puppy. So it's one thing that I really would advise: just don't let them play, because you know they do get big teeth when they're bigger, and whilst they are gentle dogs,
Yeah.
There's some power in the jaws.
I think it's about 270 foot-pounds.
We get ours big bones.
Yes, they
big
go
bones,
straight
and we
through
just
them.
Demolish them.
You are so beautiful. Yeah, she get through
As long as your
pig bone
legs
very
end up
quickly.
matching your body, I don't mind.
Oh yeah, I think. I mean, looking at the size of his paws, I mean, he's going to be quite a large chap.
Yeah.
They're sort of indicative.
Hey. Oh. Oh.
They do. Arf, arf.
She's a very chilled mother, isn't she?
She's lovely.
You've done very well. And they're beautiful.
And we'll look after.
Yes, we will.
We'll look after your pups.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Hey? You're very chilled. So it's been about 3 weeks since Barbara went back to the UK. So been a bit solo. Not a major issue, but we are coming up to olive season. We weren't originally going to do the olives this year, but we've decided, well, the general consensus is we should still do the olives. So we have got quite a number of trees which don't have any olives on, but some of the other ones do have quite a lot. So I've got to clear an area that's on the edge of the boundary with the neighbour, and they've got some, well, there's a lot of brambles there which I've got to clear, able to access a couple of trees. So I'm going to crack on and do that now. So I'm just heading down to the area where I really need to get into the brambles. I've sort of very lightly rotivated this terrace, as I have done all the terraces, just really to make things a little bit easier to walk on. It's not so rutted as it once was. Still a bit, but not as bad as it was. But as we come down here, you'll see some of these olive trees have got loads of olives on. So they're the little things that we want. So I'm going to do my best to extricate this olive tree here from this mass of brambles. As you can see, this one is very, very loaded. Probably last year, because virtually every terrace was covered in brambles, this tree probably didn't get harvested. So that might be the reason why it's pretty full this year. But yeah, I've got to get rid of all this bramble, so then it makes it easier to put the nets around the base. So all that bramble there needs to go, and also trying to uncover that olive tree just there. This is probably the worst 2 olive trees on the farm, but we don't want to waste these olives. You know, they've taken the effort to grow them, so that's what we want to try and achieve. So, this is my least favourite job, by the way. The first tree's sort of opened up now. These blades are pretty sharp on here. It's not a bit of nylon string on this one. It's a blade, and it did manage to cut a limb straight off the side of the olive tree. However, not a great shame. There's a few olives on there. I probably would have cut it off anyway, as it's known as a sucker, as it's coming out the side. So yeah, that's been that's hard going, but I'll come over here with the brush cutter attachment on the tractor as well and make that all look much nicer. Now this tree. Right, that's all brush cut. It's not pretty, does the job though. Gives us access, we can put the nets around the trees now. I'll probably come back down with the strimmer again just to finish off some of the last little bits, but yeah, job done. Only about another 55 olive trees to go. So today we got some visitors to the land. We've got the shepherd down there. This is one of his Estrella doggies. Hello, mate. Yeah? You're a good girl now, aren't you, eh? Now you know me, that's okay. So they're just chowing down on the nice lush grass that we've got on this terrace here. So it's a pleasant way to be, well, it's a pleasant Sunday morning doing this. Yeah? Oh, you'd like attention. Where are the others? I don't think the chickens quite know what to make of it. They're all staring intently. But they'll make short work of this grass. So there you have it. That's some of the things I've been up to while Barbie's been away. If you could do one thing for me though, we do get a lot of views and quite a lot of those views are for non-subscribers, so do us a favour, it doesn't cost you anything to do it, just hit subscribe. It really helps us out as a channel. We would really appreciate it. So anyway, until the next time, have a good one. Bye bye.